Hey guys, what's up? It's Carmela Maniac. If you're new to my channel, sit down, take off your coat, stay a while, because today I will be breaking down and reviewing Karol G's new single, Más 57, or Plus 57. I would just like to preface this video by saying this song is filled with groserías, and I do not condone anything that is said in this song. And like I've said before, I never listen to lyrics, so I will be focusing purely on the musicality of the song and nothing else. This song is all about shining a spotlight on some very popular Colombian artists, and that's why the song title is honoring the telephone code of Colombia, which is plus 57. This song's popular artists include Fade, DFZM, Ovi on the drums, J Balvin, Maluma, Ryan Castro, and Blessed, all alongside Karol G. That's a pretty hefty list, isn't it? As this song includes a lot of artists, it only makes sense that some artists were going to feel left out. One Colombian female artist among them by the name Farina. Farina gave some harsh criticism to the song, accusing Karol G of not including any other Colombian female artists. I see Farina's point, but at the same time, we don't know what Karol was thinking when she made this song. She might have not included any other female artists for the image, so that she is the star of the song and she has all these guys around her, so she ends up looking like J-Lo at the VMAs. Or it could have been a song gathering together a close group of friends. We don't know. All we know is that Farina feels a little left out, and I see why. Anyway, time to talk about the actual song. The song starts out with a synth line like any classic reggaeton song does. Then J Balvin does a call out, and I just want to point out that usually his call out is Latino Gang, but this time, since the song is filled with Colombian artists, it's Colombia Gang. I don't know, I just thought that was cool. Keep in mind though that I am a huge J Balvin fan, so anything he does is kind of like God tier to me. The first thing I notice when Fade starts singing the pre-chorus is he's almost yelling. He's compressed to the high heavens and mixed with hella reverb. Also, he almost sounds like he's not even singing in the right key and he doesn't match the synth. He also has kind of a higher voice than most of the other Colombian artists and is very loud. Then Karol starts singing and she is like the complete opposite of him. She is very gentle, kind of soft, has little to no reverb, and probably barely compressed. She matches the synths better and sounds like she's actually singing in the right key. Karol G brings in the beat for the first chorus. The bass is kind of retro sounding and it sounds so familiar, but I can't quite figure it out. Maybe you guys can. But I really like the way it sounds in the song. Even though I didn't really like Fade's voice in the pre-chorus, his voice fits better in the first verse once the beat comes in, as he is not so loud and he is supported more by the song. Once Maluma starts singing, it's kind of a relief because Fade's voice is so sharp and jagged and Maluma's voice is so smooth and fits with Karol's style better. It really is just a huge contrast going from Fade's jagged vocals to Maluma's very smooth ones. I think Maluma did a very good job matching Fade's vibe in the first verse, and then when Maluma starts the second verse, he kind of lowers his voice and adds more rap qualities to it. He almost sounds like a different person when the switch up happens. I think it was a great way to transition from Fade's very loud and jagged vocals to the softness of the second verse. Following the softness vibe in the second verse, it sounds like a frequency filter or a lot of reverb was placed on the percussive elements of the beat, because they kind of sync to the background, matching the softer vibe of Maluma's voice. Another synth line replaces the one from the beginning in this verse for variety. Ryan Castro starts off verse 3 and the beat is brought back in full force. but some synth melodic elements are removed. Ryan matches the soft vibe with his vocals and he brings a lower bass quality to the pool. This kind of fills out the range. Then he kind of matches Fade and sings higher and more aggressively. DFZM starts off the next chorus, and it's interesting because here they take out the beat, because traditionally choruses are supposed to be bigger and louder. The beat comes back in halfway though. Karol G starts off the fourth verse, and she is the first one to have a second vocal harmony part stacked on top of her, which is a cool addition. Blessed takes the fifth verse and is so gentle yet seductive with his vocals. He is the first one whose voice is low enough and chill enough to where he blends in with the song and becomes one with it, while also standing out at the same time. So bravo, Blessed. You get a gold star. One of my favorite vocal rhythmic moments happens when DFZM takes the sixth verse on the first line, Dame V, dame time, yo le llego. I think part of it is how he said the words and how the words themselves allow them to be perfect eighth note subdivisions of the beat. Even the part where they cut up the word dame, those are also eighth notes. This switch up kind of breaks up the beat and the vocals and keeps us engaged. His vocal style is definitely more rap oriented than Blessed's smooth vocals in the fifth verse. My boy J Balvin takes the seventh verse and kills it like he always does. He matches the softer vibe and is the second person to have a second vocal harmony part stacked on him in the background. Then Karol G starts singing alongside him as a backup singer, and then on the last two words, Está Bella, there is a third vocal harmony by one of the other artists. Maluma and Karol take the next chorus. On the line Perreando esa borrachera, it sounds like they took another track of Maluma and panned it completely to the left. And finally, in the ending, J Balvin takes the outro, which names all of the artists. Maybe they gave it to him because he is the biggest artist behind Karol, but I don't really know why Karol G didn't take the outro, since it's kind of her song. Maybe because they just wanted J Balvin's iconic style to end esta pura canción colombiana. Karol G, la bichota. In this song, the beat is kind of basic, but I think the variety in vocal parts, due to there being so many artists, kind of makes up for it. And the beat isn't bad, it's just more on the simpler side as to make sure the focus is on whoever is singing at the moment. They did a good job with the arrangement as well, so the beat doesn't feel so boring and consistent. Like they added in second long beat stops where something vocally interesting happens. The song is also like 5 minutes long, which is on the longer side, but it doesn't feel like it's too long because again, there are so many people on this track and all of them needed a chance to actually sing something. What's interesting about songs like this is trying to make all these different artists' styles fit together. Like Fade's vocal style is so much more different than most of the artists included in this song, and I'm not sure I like how they had him start off this song with his yelling style. Like the song started off so gentle with a simple synth, and then he just kind of comes in yelling. It didn't make the most sense to me. But most of the other artists kind of match Karol's vibe, so they were easy to blend together to make this song. However, I think they did a good job with blending everyone's vocal styles together. I also appreciate the idea of getting only Colombian artists together to make a song. Although I feel like they could have kept the lyrics more tame for a culturally important song, this song gets an 8.9 on the millimeter. I think they did a good job on this song, but I think there could have been a little more cohesiveness, female artists, and I think the lyrics could have been much more family friendly. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, or even if you didn't, please consider subscribing to the channel. Tell me what you guys thought of Más 57 in the comments below. Keep listening, and I'll talk to you guys later.